Jack Ketchum's The Girl Next Door is a cruel novel. It got me emotional, so I apologise beforehand. I just finished reading it and, well, let me just tell you, you need to be in a happy place in order to read it, or again watch a film. There's actually two very decent adaptations, movie adaptations. The Girl Next Door, same name, same title, and An American Crime. This book is based on real life events. Jack Ketchum took interest in the gruesome case of the murder of a young girl named Sylvia Likens. I am not going to discuss the original case, although I'm going to show you the image of this young girl who has been tortured and subjected to things that no human being, forgive me, no child in particular should ever be subjected to. And I am not sure how I feel about creating an adaptation in a form of a book. I'm not sure how I feel about writing a fictional story based on this real life event. So it's controversial for me personally. I don't know how I feel about this. The book is well written. It's a very hard read in a sense that you know that these events actually took place, like word for word. Basically, it's not just based on true events. The events are described much like in The Child Called It. It is a similar book in that sense. It is hard to read because you know shit like this happened word for word. So without going into the original case too much, if you want to know, Google it. It's, at your discretion, reader discretion advised again. But I felt like it had to be also ticked off the list, but not like, unlike Salo, this had to be ticked off the list because everybody is talking about it in the horror community, in the disturbing genre community, and well, it's kind of like a classic as well, but not in the sense of it being a classical piece of literature, but in a sense of it being quite a classical story that you now share if you want to talk disturbing stuff. Again, I'm not sure how I feel about it, but yeah, if you want to be horrified, truly read the book. Long story short, again, I don't want to keep this video too long because, again, the subject matter is very controversial. And with The Child Called It, the author himself, Dave Pelzer, he wrote about his experiences, which I applaud him for doing so, and it didn't feel as controversial to me as it did with Jack Ketchum writing about something he did not experience himself. I'm not being judgmental, I'm just trying to figure out how I feel. I'm filming this fresh after finishing the novel, and coming back to the novel though, now purely from the standpoint of a horror novel, which it officially is advertised as, this is a story about actually, we have two main characters here. We have Aunt Ruth, her name is Ruth, she's an alcoholic, mother of several children. So basically this is about this Aunt Ruth who abuses her niece, Meg. Why? Because, I guess, I got a feeling that this Ruth woman is basically jealous of Meg, her niece, and how did she end up in her custody, Meg? I mean, well, her parents asked Ruth to watch over Meg and her sister, which Ruth did for an agreed $20 per week. And yeah, that's when shit hit the fan. The first time the money didn't come in, this Ruth woman became ruthless. Pun intended, very much so. I could never comprehend how can a close person, a relative, be jealous of another relative to a degree that abuse ensues, basically. Why? I mean, read the case. I recommend you read the case if you're interested, instead of reading the book, honestly. But if you just want a decent horror novel, so that you will be feeling disturbed and disgusted and sad, basically you're just gonna end up feeling sad. If you want to ruin your day, go read it. Go read the novel, The Girl Next Door by Jack Ketchum. I recommend, again, if you want to ruin your day completely. Disturbing? Yeah, like I said, in this one we have everything. Everything when it comes to your basic average child abuse. You have starvation, you have force feeding after that, yeah, it's... You have all sorts of physical torture, you have rape, so yeah, it's your average fun time. I warned you about the contents, go read it, I'm not going to stop you. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider giving this video a boost in the form of an erect thumb and a subscription perhaps. Take care, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you soon. Bye.